My name is Harold Tan, and like most of us, we enjoy hawker food a lot. This is close to the hearts of every Singaporean. Now, I'm really concerned about the rising costs of food, and also in recent articles, the massive number of closures in F&B, which hit a record high this year. There are an average of about 250 to 300 closures of F&B this year alone. And we have already been so proud of our hawker culture that the National Heritage Board has successfully inscribed Singapore's element, the hawker element, in the UNESCO representative list of intangible cultural heritage award. Now, having said that, we see this in the news all the time. F&B closures in Singapore. This just came out on the 1st of September in an article that people like Privé, Wala Wala, these are the restaurant closures, but also there are quite a number of concerns about hawker food as well. And this came out, record prices for coffee shops in Yishun. This one was at 2022, sold for $40 million. It was sold to the Changqing Group, which owns 160 outlets, mainly a lot of coffee shops. It's almost like a REIT for coffee shops. You have a food company that essentially buy coffee shops and then rent out stalls to individual stall holders. Now, if you do a simple calculation, at $40 million that they paid, and if they want an annual return of, say, 4%, that works out to 1.6 million per year. And the estimated monthly rental for 22 stalls, which they created in this coffee shop, it would be about 133,000 per month. And if you then divide by per stall, then each stall would be about $2,900, almost $3,000 per month. And then we also recently, this year, Kimley subsidiary buys a Yishun Ring a coffee shop for 11 million. Now, this is a much smaller coffee shop. So using the same formula, 11 million at 4% return, about 440,000 per annum, which is about 36,700 per month. And this one is a smaller coffee shop, so they could squeeze in about 10 stalls. Each stall would rent about 3,700 per month. Now, that's quite a lot of money. So recently there's this timber group that says that they're using a gross revenue method. Now, this actually, they are already charging a base rent of 1,750, which is above the national average of 1,200. And then on top of that, 15% of sales if it's above 1,800 rent that they are able to make. But this means that, whenever the rentals, or rather the revenues are better, the landlord, which is Timber Group, gets to benefit more. But if it's not as good, they're still collecting 1,750, and this is supposed to be a socially conscious enterprise hawker center. I really wonder what that means. Is it really socially conscious to be pricing the market rental at 1,750 when the national average is only 1,250? Now, in the master plan of 2025, it's mentioned that there will be a lot more affordable food nearer to our homes. And it's really nice. Recently, they've been building, nice hawker centers like this with nice ceiling fans and all that. But my concern is, what is the point of building beautiful hawker centers if the rents keep going up and things get tougher and tougher for these hawkers? So I would like to know, what will there be more casualties in the hawker food segment? And also, what can we do to mitigate runaway costs and high rents to keep hawker food affordable for all of us, and also to keep the hawker culture alive?